Hi, my name is Dylan.
And my name is Greg.
And I'm Yvonne.
And this is PCC. From kindergarten to first grade, I was coming to the PCC after school care, where I had some friends that came with me, and it was great because it's just surrounded by so many people who I knew, and they were looking for a church, so why not try out PCC because it's perfect, right? Because I go to after school care.
Yeah, it was one of those, why didn't we think of this moments, Dylan was attending the after school care program, having a wonderful experience. Dylan's like, what are you guys doing, right? Go to PCC. So that's how we ended up starting here. And that is how Dylan ended up meeting Jeremiah.
I was going to the middle school youth group, and he was the lead pastor for that. And we knew each other and liked each other, but we never really developed that deep friendship until he baptized me.
Dylan realized that he wanted to get baptized, through conversations with Jeremiah and his own study of the Bible. Just wanted that closeness and connection with God and the public affirmation that he was dedicating his life to Christ. And I asked Dylan, because he was 13, which felt a little young, but I asked Dylan 3-4 times over the course of a month or two, hey, are you serious about this? Do you really want to do this? And every time it was yes. So it was okay. So I start reaching out to the people that I knew who could help, and it's okay, what are the logistics? How do you get this done? When does it happen? All that kind of stuff. And as I was going through that, I had been, I'll just say, back with God, in my faith for about 7-8 years now, and feeling fine about it and good about my trajectory. But having the history that I had, where I walked away from God for about 20 years, suddenly I started thinking to myself, I want to reaffirm my faith as well. And while I'm figuring out these details with Dylan doing it, and I hope I didn't rain on his parade, I don't think I did, but we chose to get baptized on the same day.
I just remember the Bible saying that when you get baptized, the Holy Spirit comes to you and is with you for the rest of your life. And I just feel like in those times I really, really needed it. And throughout the rest of my life, I will need that. So,
yeah, I think what Dylan has experienced with the middle school and the high school, Epic and YTH,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
With Jeremiah in particular, Dylan was going through some challenging times, and he reached out to Jeremiah really as a, hey, I feel like I need to get closer to God. I don't want to. And that's when Dylan kind of morphed from just attending the after school program to getting involved in the Bible studies that Jeremiah and Austin and other people are involved in.
Yeah. At that time, having these nightmares where it's just ghosts and all these random stuff. And I just knew that as I was getting deeper in my faith, the devil would just try to attack me more and more and more. So, I have this book that has all the Bible characters and their stories. So I just try to get, I start praying, I start reading that book, and I start really listening and trying to understand what the pastor at church is saying. Try to make a connection to my life of what the pastor is saying.
The other thing that Jeremiah did, and I don't know what the passages were, but he would give Dylan during this time specific passages for him to read.
Yes.
And he would even say to Dylan, hey, look, if you're feeling stressed, I want you to read this, right? If, et cetera, et cetera. And that went on for months.
And he also gave you certain songs.
Yeah.
To listen, worship songs.
Yeah, that I listened to every night. And he also gave me, after I graduated 8th grade, going into high school, he gave me a Bible. And then with my name imprinted on the front, it was really cool. And inside it, there's certain passages that he's highlighted that he wants me to read and understand, which whenever I need it, I always open up to that and read.
It's been a blessing from God.
Yeah.